here we are again. Somewhat different environment. We're all here, Robo Lawyer, Pencil Dog, Angel of Learning, Robo Murray. And what's that you want to know about the final examination in media law? Well, if you have a look at the lecture which I've put up on the course web page, you'll see that there are 30 multiple choice questions, and then students have to answer 3 out of a choice of 5 on part B. And what's that, Pencil Dog? Do you use the optical mark sense cards? That's right, Pencil Dog. What you're looking forward to doing it so you can use your pencil. That's right. Now, if everyone remembers to bring along a lead pencil and an eraser, they're able to mark those cards. But what's that, Angel of Learning? To be careful, you also mark your exam paper as well. Yes, as an added insurance, so we can see, should an optical mark sense card go missing or something, we've also got the backup there, so that's very smart. And what's that, Robo Lawyer? Is it worthwhile looking at the past exam papers? I think so. There's only a certain amount of material that can be examined in a course of this nature, certain key concepts, so it's very important to probably go through those past exam papers and look at the types of questions. Well, what's up, Robo? You're talking about the question, is it still going to be on there? The one I told you would be the yes, where it's a contemporary issue, and I find a lot of students do work on that, and they find they know there's one question in part B they can prepare for, they can take it in. Someone asked me about what materials could you take into the exam. Well, it's an open book, it's unrestricted open book. And that means that you can take in any written or printed materials, but probably it's worthwhile to have your study guides, your resource materials, lecture overheads, also perhaps your textbook if you've got your textbook. You probably wouldn't need a lot more than that. You don't need to go and get other books from the library. You're right there, Pencil Dog. Pencil Dog's got one eye bigger than the other. It looks a bit unusual, doesn't it? Yes. Are there any other questions? Or what topic? Robo Lawyer wants to know what topics will be on the exam. Well, there are certain key important ideas in a course on media law. There's always this idea of free speech, and what we've seen is how what we understand to be free speech can be changed because different laws come into force and they restrict certain aspects of free speech. Now, different countries have different laws which make different inroads into the extent of free speech. Probably another very important area, we talked about the law of defamation a lot, and the defences, and the remedies which are available for defamation. It's probably very important to look at, be familiar with the law of defamation, and the law of contempt, contempt of court, sub judice contempt, those sorts of things. It's very important there again to recognise that the administration of justice should not be interfered with, and people's right to a fair trial should not be prejudiced by inappropriate reporting suggesting the guilt or innocence of the accused, those sorts of things. Yes, we need to know about copyright, intellectual property, freedom of information. What's that, Angel Learning? Confidential information, I think so, yeah, confidentiality. Certain information is given as confidential. It's different terms and expressions. What's that, Robo Lawyer? How best to prepare for the exam? Well, I'd advise everyone to go and look at those past exam papers. Go through them, work through them, and what's that, Angel Learning? Angel Learning wants to know, will some of the questions be the same? Sometimes there's quite a degree of overlap, but we've always got to be very careful to read what the question says, those multiple choice questions, because by just changing a few words here and there we can make a question a different question from what was asked previously. So, now how much should you write? Well, I tell everybody about you've got 180 minutes, that's 3 hours, 60 marks, and then, so that gives you 3 minutes a mark. So for a 10-mark question, you spend about 30 marks. And what's that, robo-lawyer? If you do your multiple choice quickly, you've got more time, that's right. So have you all handed in your assignments and got your assignment marks back yet? I think most people have. Following up with some, I'm not sure whether they got missed or people have forgotten to submit yet, I'm not sure. But I think everybody's got their assignment marks, and in general they're very good. They've got some useful feedback. Some students told me that the first question, part A, was very helpful because they learned a lot having to consult the sources. But what's that? What do you all want to wish everybody all the best in their examination at the end of term? Right, that's very good. Okay, well look, I've got to go, and I'm going to switch the recording off now because otherwise it'll just keep going. Won't be able to upload it. Yeah. Okay, so I'll go over here. Wander over. I wonder if I can pan up the room. Look where we are. What sort of place is this? Oh, look at all those books. Goodness gracious, there they are. Where are our friends? There they are. Wave goodbyes. Everybody waving? Goodbye, robo-lawyer. Goodbye, pencil dog. Goodbye, angel of learning. Goodbye. And